Okay, good job battling them out there. Let's talk about some crucial areas from the first half.
A nice chunk of our offense in the first half came from the low post. And one thing that should definitely do for us in the third quarter is open things up on the perimeter. We should have a lot of room to operate outside. I will point out that all the steals we got in that half as something we can build on. We pestered them with our D. That was great.
All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way.
Stellar outing in this one for Matthews. 18 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
Yeah, I think we need a calculator to keep track of just how many of those he's knocked down.
Paul and Crawford pair up at the 1 and 2. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan, and it's Pierce in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bulls was simply terrific. He had 23 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. Just another fantastic showing in what has been a great stretch of basketball for him.
Thank you, Doris. He was the player they leaned on that night. He didn't disappoint them.
Not at all. Came through in a big way. Whatever they needed from him, he was able to deliver.
Well, I think he actually gave them a little more than what they needed. Terrific all-around effort.
Bucks trail by 7. Here's Parker. Here's Matthews. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 3rd assist on the night. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Paul kicks to Crawford. Now the pass to Griffin. Griffin draws the double. The dish to Paul. Puts it up from 12. It's deflected, but he gets it back. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Matthews dishes to Splitter. Monroe against Griffin. Monroe's shot is good.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Matthews with the steal. And stolen by Jordan. And now the Clippers on the break. Ball with the ball. The shot by Pierce will not go. Bucks trail by 5. Outside Matthews. Pierce against Parker. Splitter sets a screen. Oh, he launched that one from way outside. And it's now 23 points for Freak.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Crawford against Mayo. Crawford passes to Griffin. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
A different look for the Clippers. Cole Aldrich. He's checked in for Jordan. 58 seconds left in the third. So for the Bucks, their last game, a loss to the Bulls.
You know what? That's a game where the coach might just want to burn the video because there's no question they're a better team than what we saw, but they got crushed on that night.
I mean, I'm still trying to figure out what happened there, Greg, quite honestly. I mean, no matter how it looks on paper, you still got to show up and play and compete. And it looked like they were not interested in being there.
Here's Cannon, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Passes it to Crawford. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
That's his first personal foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
And so Jamal Crawford nails both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And Matthews kicks to Plumlee. Carter Williams against Redick. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. That's a 2 from Matthews. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Crawford dishes to Cannon for 3. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Milwaukee on top. They're up by 4. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Clippers trail by 4. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Matthews in at point guard. Antetokounmpo is out there at Greg Monroe. Then it's Miles Plumlee. And it's Hardaway in at the 2.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And Matthews gets it to go.
Come on now, let's go. And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Cannon kicks to Griffin. The feed now to Crawford. There's Cannon with the 3. Rebounded by Hardaway.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Matthews, no one around him. No good from outside. The Clippers shooting 41% for the game. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Crawford.
It doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And the Clippers have possession following the 3-point attempt by Freak. Fader on the way, and he swishes it right through. And that's now 19 points for Blake Griffin.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Plumlee sets the pick for Matthews. There's the dish to Plumlee. The 10-footer. And the shot is good. And the Bucks lead by 4.
I like the way they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
Cannon, the pass to Griffin. Redick for 3. No luck, so Milwaukee will take it the other way. Next up for them is going to be the Suns. That'll be at the U.S. Airways Center. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Screen by Monroe. And here's Matthews from the arc, and he gets the bucket. And it's a 7-point Bucks lead.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Cannon from long range, and he gets it to go.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Outside Matthews to the paint. Monroe, no good.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And that one's good. Now just a 2-point Bucks lead.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Here is Matthews, following the score by Jamal Crawford. That's good.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside.
He had a nice open look right there. Cannon's got 6 in the quarter.
You can really see that his confidence is at a high level here in this half. He didn't have a 3 in the first.
Monroe sets a screen for Matthews. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Matthews has got 33 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Jordan will screen. Redick dishes to Cannon. Kicks it to Redick to tie it up. That's good. And it's a tie ball game.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
Now here's Matthews. Inside. Here's Plumlee. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 2.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Crawford kicks to Griffin. To take the lead. Crawford, no luck.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Right wing. Screen by Monroe. And here's Matthews from the arc. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 6th rebound on the night. Redick with the bucket. Redick's got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
And how about the bounce pass there being used?
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
A different look for the Clippers. Pierce comes in for J.J. Redick. And Chris Paul subbed in for Cannon. And then for Milwaukee, Splitters checked in for Plumlee. Parker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Mayo in for Hardaway. Now here's Matthews. Monroe sets a screen for Matthews. Shot clock at 6. And it's Parker in the corner. Fades away. And the Bucks miss again.
Well, he turned a high percentage shot into a low percentage shot by trying to go to the fadeaway.
Pass to Paul. Jordan will screen. Paul dishes to Griffin. To the paint. The kick out to Pierce. They double up Pierce. Feeds it to Griffin. Crawford, no one around him. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And he gets it to go. 35 points for Freak.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. With a deficit as we approach the final buzzer, he stayed upbeat, saying, listen, we can battle back, fellas. Just stay with me. I need all-out effort here, and we can bring it home. Fellas?
And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Outside, Griffin fades and shoots. Milwaukee with the rebound. Monroe's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Matthews, no good.
He thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Dishes to Griffin. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 21 points for Blake Griffin.
And now the crowd really getting into it.
Listen to that.
What is the decibel count in this building?
Monroe with a screen on Paul. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Looking at the game Greg Monroe has been having, he's got 8 points, and when it comes to rebounding, he's had a nice night there, too.
He's not afraid to mix it up there in the middle, getting in there and doing a lot of the dirty work.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that gives them the lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 2-point ball game.
You know, they've really improved at the line from the first half. Things have gotten a lot better. They've gotten there a good number of times, and they've converted a high percentage of it.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense is determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
They can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Milwaukee's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Jordan the screen. The drive by Paul.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
Now here's Matthews. He feeds it to Monroe. Back to Matthews. Mayo, the pass to Matthews. Down low. It's deflected. Griffin with the steal. Buries it. A huge shot to tie it up.
This is the red-hot version of Chris Paul right there.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Matthews against Paul. Outside Matthews. He kicks it to Monroe. 5 to shoot. Shot from 16. It goes!
Big bucket. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. No open threes.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Crawford left side. With the teardrop. Count it! A huge shot to tie it up.
You know, the teardrop sometimes is one of those, oh no, oh yeah shots.
If we can't get the ball in, we got another timeout. Use it if you need it. Freak, you're our guy. If you got the shot, take it.
And here's Matthews for the... Got it! Got it! What a shot!
Down it goes at the buzzer. Boy, it doesn't get any better than that.
Phenomenal finish, a 3 at the horn. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I guess really that's about the only way we could expect a game like this to close the curtain.
The 2K Sports postgame show. Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. He had it going on all game long, so when it came down to one shot to win the game, well, it was no surprise that he took it or that it was a game winner. And how'd you feel about his performance, Shaq?
They were riding a 2-game losing streak coming to this game and could not afford to drop 3 in a row. He rose to the occasion for them tonight. Big time. They needed this sort of performance for him. He took his game up a few notches. Love it, Ernie.
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.